More than 100 years ago, our church's story started with a group of godly men and women from Oakdale Baptist Church, desiring to fulfill the call to make disciples. In 1906, these disciple makers formed an evangelistic Bible study in the growing area of Louisville that was void of any church work. Reflecting its proximity to 9th and O Streets, the church plant was named the 9th and O Baptist Mission, and the first building was constructed for $1,159.30. By 1916, after several years of healthy growth, 9th and O Baptist Mission became the 9th and O Baptist Church, with 174 members.
9th and O has always had a vision for making disciples. Over the years, the people of 9th and O have adapted to meet the needs of a growing church and changes within our community. Whether through church planting or building initiatives, each of these periods in our church's history was embraced by faithful members following God's leading.
In 1997, after almost 90 years in South Louisville, 9th and O decided to move to our current location on Breckenridge Lane. The Lord blessed the church with many decades of fruitful ministry, but the congregation felt God was guiding our church in a new direction and location.
Where our church now resides was once an 18-acre strawberry farm. But strawberry fields were not to be forever. Today, we see the Lord's goodness each Sunday as a thriving community of disciples gathers on this campus, reaching every stage of life, from babies to senior adults and every age in between.
Just as our early founders had a vision for discipleship, our desire as a building team has been to look for ways to expand our discipleship efforts and lean into our core values of truth, worship, community, and missions.
One of our priorities was to determine how to expand the number of adult Bible fellowship groups we offer to accommodate new members better and to care for one another. With a new addition, we will have space to create 8 additional adult BFGs. The new BFG hallway will provide classrooms that are a great size for both Sunday mornings and Wednesday nights.
With more adults, we know that means more kids and students. And for the first time since moving to Breckenridge Lane, our students will have a space all their own. This dedicated space will allow us to minister to our youth better and give NAOBC kids the entire second floor of the children's building.
Discipleship happens anytime believers gather to study His Word. Sometimes it involves food. Our men's ministry loves their Saturday morning breakfasts, and BFGs regularly enjoy meals together in our building. We believe a new kitchen will enable us to do what we do best: eat. Our church is known for our desire to fellowship. Building community nights is just one of the ways that we do that. But currently, our ability to fellowship as larger groups is limited. And when it's too cold or rainy to move outside, our building quickly feels cramped and restrictive. The proposed building will have a multi-purpose gathering space, perfect for hosting BFG luncheons, BCNs, kid recreation, and playing basketball.
Over the last several months, we have heard from church members about their hope that 9th and O might look more like a church. The proposed new front lobby will allow us to add a cross and fresh signage to the outside, improving the flow of people from the worship center to the BFG hallway and to the new multi-purpose gathering space.
We hope you're excited by what the Lord is doing here at 9th and O Baptist Church. Psalm 127:1 states, "Unless the Lord builds the house, those who build it labor in vain." We know that this project will only be accomplished by the grace of God. Pray for wisdom, discernment, and that we would be faithful stewards honoring the Lord as we seek to share the good news in Louisville and make more room for more disciples.